Redding in Northern California is a fairly small and unassuming town. But it's also home to one of the most extraordinary boats to be seen in and out of the water. More James Bond gadget than water vessel, the Sea Breacher from Inner Space is a cross between a jet ski and a submarine that provides thrills and stunts without the pilot even needing to get wet. Inner Space was set up 15 years ago by a New Zealand boat builder and an American engineer to develop watercraft that can mimic the playful antics of dolphins. So it made sense to give the composite vessel a matching shape.
Sea Breacher is a completely custom-made watercraft. No two are exactly the same. They're pretty expensive vehicles. They range anywhere from $70,000 to $100,000 plus. We've got a few celebrity clients, we've got very wealthy, eccentric people that just want something completely different. Big with the yacht owners, a lot of times people will put them on the rear deck of their yacht. It's like a custom-built hot rod for the water. We can jump them 90 degrees out of the water, slam them upside down. The fuselage itself can take the punishment. The occupants, on the other hand, sometimes they can't quite handle what the boat can dish out. It's challenging enough that you don't get bored of it, but it's simple enough and safe enough that anybody can do it.
Rob says it takes around an hour for most people to get the hang of piloting one of these craft, though some of the more extreme manoeuvres it's capable of take more time to master. Sea Breachers are powered by supercharged gasoline engines, putting out about 260 horsepower. That's enough to make them zip along the surface at nearly 60 miles an hour. And on water, that feels pretty fast. Propulsion is by water jet that can be vectored both left and right and up and down. Along with fins that act like airplane wings, it gives the ability to dive under the surface for up to 15 seconds. And, of course, to leap out again. Sea Breachers are made to order. Around 70 have been sold so far to buyers all over the world. But if the Sea Breacher isn't James Bond enough, Rob and his colleague Dan Piazza have come up with something even more radical. The Jetovator produces lift using high-pressure water jets, with the thrust being generated from a jet ski attached by a 40-foot-long hose. This is tricky to master and does involve getting wet. But after a few minutes I've got the knack of pointing the jets of water in the right direction to go up and around. And with a lot more practice, as the instructor showed, some pretty astonishing manoeuvres are possible. The Jetovator is a toy, to be sure, but one that provides more thrills as one acquires more skills. But the Sea Breacher is a rare example of a fun leisure craft that can provide a rapid and rather stylish form of personal transport.